What's happening, y'all? Today we have a mini follow along exercise class. This is going to be something that you can just use a chair at home for. So to start, we are just going to do some easy, simple chair squats. I'm going to back this up so you can see all of my body. I'm just literally sitting down. I'm going to lean back so that my abs engage, and then I'm going to stand up nice and easy. It's not such a bad thing to just simply do daily exercise movements or daily movements as exercise. So I sit down, I stand up all day. Why don't I train that when I am working out as well? We do have a running clock today. So I'm just gonna go through each movement and you're just gonna follow along. We're gonna go nice and steady. If you need to break and get some water, or if you're like, yo, this is just too much, just slow down. It's all good. We just did 30 seconds of these. We're gonna go for a full minute, and then we're gonna move on to the next exercise. But as you can see, we're not overdoing it. We're just warming up. You can do this before bed. You could do this prior to getting your day started. We just want it nice, easy movements to begin as we do our follow along exercises. We're gonna do one more squat. That's 1 minute. And now what I want you to do, you're gonna go toward the chair. You're gonna put your knees right at it. I want you to hinge your butt back. Notice my back is nice and straight here. Put my hands here. And then my hands on either side of the chair. And I'm going to take my hands out to the side. Okay, I'm going right out to that side. So from the front, it looks like this. Okay, these are called hinged back flies. You will feel this straight through the middle of your back and up into those shoulders. This is really great for developing lower back strength and for also getting those shoulders to start pulling back. So if you have a little bit of a hunchback, these are really good. These are really good. Now, 3, 2, 1. We are going to use our for some balance. We're gonna stand on just one leg, and I want you to squat down ever so slightly, like this. That's all it is. If this is too much, just put that other foot down, just put a little kickstand, okay? But I wanna load up this front leg for 30 seconds. Okay, we're really gonna feel that back in the hip. Don't push your knee too far forward. Sit back into the hip. 2, 1, and we switch sides. Now, I tend to have the assistance or balance on the same side as my leg that's working. Again, we've got that back hip, the hip back. The back toe can touch if you want. You don't have to. But again, I don't care about how good your balance is. Cool, you can do this. That's not the point of this. This is to build strength and mobility, not to just show me how good you are at balancing. Okay, that was 30 seconds. Now, we are going to hands out to the side. We're gonna do some big, full range of motion, snow angels. That's what I call these. Because if you imagine if you're laying on the ground in the snow, you're doing this. We just can't do it with our feet. But this is gonna work on our shoulder mobility. Some of us are unable to do this right now, so we're just gonna work on getting this a little bit better. I'm keeping my neck nice and tall. I'm nice and upright. I'm just getting big shoulder movements. Give me 1 second. And we've got this for 5 more seconds. And then we're gonna go back to those chair squats. Okay, so back to that first movement, sitting all the way back, standing all the way up, all the way back, all the way up. Again, you might notice that your abs, as you lean back, start to engage. That's a good thing. We're really reaching that butt back We don't sit down like this. We push those hips back and sit down, stand up. If this is not difficult enough for you, there are many different ways that we can make it more difficult. If you want to add a little bit of weight, that's fine. You could also put your hands up and then you take momentum out. Like I can't push my hands forward as I go up. My hands are straight up. That gets a lot tougher. But again, this is just 5 minutes. Doing an easy follow along workout. They will get a lot harder. We are back to our hinged back flies. Another way you can increase the difficulty is go faster. Okay? We can pick up the pace, or you can go really slow, but think about pulling apart a rubber band as you go up. So grip my fists, pull apart. That's one of my favorite ways to get a little bit more intensity in a workout. Or if you just, this is enough, great. I really want you to be mindful. Some of you might be rounding your back. Think about a nice tall upright torso, and then I just hinge over, my shoulders are nice and back. I'm pulling this apart, I'm keeping my hips nice and elongated back toward that opposite wall from me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're back to up. Eat. Single leg holds. Now, you might notice this second round, this is a little tougher. You might be a little fatigued. We've had no rest, but we've also done lower body, upper body, lower body, upper body. It's intentional. That way we can get a little bit of rest on the other half of our body while we are doing exercise. Sometimes we'll do more of the same, other times, and switch. Other times we will do exactly what we're doing. So again, we're back here. If I want to make this more challenging, I can squat deeper, but notice even as I squat deeper, my hip is still going back. That knee's going to push forward a little bit, but that's just because that's how bones work. So just trying to emphasize that hip going back. And 3, 2, 1, and we're back to our big snow angels. Now, another way that we can, if I were to sit down here, so you can see my hands at the top, because I'm so tall. If I press my hands together, that's going to engage my arms in a little bit different manner that really lights up your lats. It's going to hit a little bit of that chest, upper shoulder. It's a nice little squeeze that just gets us a little more activation in those muscles. You can also do it on the way down if I were to pull my arms into my side. So instead of having that emphasis at the top, we pull it into the bottom. That is a really good one for elongating your neck and pulling those shoulders away from your ears. Now, we're almost done with 8 minutes. We're already halfway, and it might be a really good workout for you, or you might be like, yo, I want more. So let's have more. And we're back to our chair squats. Nice and easy. This chair and its squeakiness are going to be the echoing sounds that haunt you after this workout. I'm sorry, but also would it be the Buckingham Fit Life community without it? Probably not. Probably. All right, we got 20 more seconds. Keep reaching that butt back. You want to try those hands up like I demonstrated last time, you can, or you can keep it right here. We're not trying to overdo it, we're just trying to do it. All right, and 3, 2, 1. So now we're going back to those hinged flies. Again, I really like the chair just as a placeholder, but if I were to put my hands here and squeeze them together, my chest, my arms, my biceps are gonna work even more. You guys will see when I press here. See how my muscles engage? You can see my chest and my biceps and shoulders really just emphasize the squeeze that's happening at my fists. That is another way where we can just get a little bit extra stuff. But remember, more is not better, better is better. These are just a little bit of modifications that we can do to help ourselves get a little bit more of that mind muscle connection. 3, 2, 1. And we're back. Now, I like starting on the opposite leg every now and then. Usually we'll start on the weak side. My legs are pretty even, but if you have one side that is, is the weak side, start there, okay? I would encourage you to do that one the first time so that when you're more rested, that's the leg that's getting a little bit more of your energy. But if you're kind of like, I don't know, switch each time, okay? I know that my left leg usually is stronger than my right, but in certain movements, it's not as strong. So I tend to kind of maybe 2 here, 2 there, 1. Again, it all can be different. We're gonna find what works best for you, but you're a scientist, so explore, test it out, give it a shot, okay? Now on these snow angels, because I'm now realizing I could have sat the entire time I was doing these, I'm gonna do them from here. And again, I'm trying to make as big of a circle with my hands. And I'm trying, I don't wanna bend those elbows too soon. I wanna keep my arms as long as possible. So right there at the top, my shoulders shrug a little bit, but they kind of have to for me to complete the movement. So again, we're trying to, there we go. Trying to get it so that we are nice and symmetrical, doing the thing. You might notice, like I am feeling my shoulders though. But that's why you don't need to lift all of the weight. I love lifting heavy weight. I will always promote lifting heavy weight. But also if you do specific movements, and that's 12 minutes, we're in our last round. If you do specific enough movements, you can, in fact, get some great gains, make great improvements toward your fitness goals, your lifestyle goals, so that everything outside of the gym or the kitchen or the home is easier. That's the whole point of exercise. Like, if I stress myself out here, can everything out there be easier, be better, be more efficient? I can go hiking, I can go backpacking, I can do all the things that I want to do because I'm not limited physically by what my body is or is not capable of, okay? So we got 10 more seconds, then we're on our last round. You hear me breathing heavy. Last round of our hinged back flies, and we're going. Another thing you can do with these is tempo. So I do like 2 quick and then hold. 2 quick, hold. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And some of you might think, just looking at this exercise, that it's not very difficult. I think what we forget sometimes is that our arms, our bones, holding and maintaining positions is actually pretty tough. And because we're so used to just doing a bunch of reps, holding positions gives our body something different to respond to. That's where isometric work comes into play, which literally just means holding a position. And there's a minute of that. My back, I am feeling that. All right, we're starting on that right side again. So I did 2 on the left to start. Now I'm doing 2 on the right to start. We are here. We're doing it. You can also be here with both hands. It doesn't have to be one hand, just demonstration purposes. We are almost there. We got a minute and a half left. We got 30 more seconds. Switching to that other leg. Now, again, notice, sitting back. It's almost like I'm ready to run forward, okay? So if I were to run forward, I wouldn't have, that's not powerful. This is powerful. I'm gonna dive and drive that way versus here, I'm kind of stuck. That would be part of the movement, but that loaded position is right here, and then I can spring off of that. And finally, our last little minute of these guys. When we are done here, I will be finishing the recording. So if you want to continue on, you can. That's your call. You know your 4 exercises. You can also loop the video if you so choose. And we will see you on the next one. But we've got 25 more seconds. We are almost there. Keep those arms nice and long. Those shoulders should be feeling it at this point. If they're not, you are far stronger than I am, and well done to you. It's not much of a challenge, but still, well done. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's your 16 mini follow along workout. My arms are doing their thing. All right, y'all. Great stuff. I will see you on the next one. Ciao.